So we just gonna do all this NXT talk and pretend that it's not a new day? Are we just glossing over that?
True. Because I have to eat my words.
They be trolling. I know it for sure now. We didn't get the whole thing where Kofi Kingston, speaking in the Jamaican accent. I would have freaking loved if they actually did that. Like, had different, like, I don't even know what to call it. Like, extras.
Caricatures.
Yeah, caricatures. As if they weren't that before. But, you know, we fucking been there. If you guys want to watch that video, you know, I'll post a link for you. But yeah, I wish they would have done individual caricatures, because that's pretty, like, the singing and dancing type guy. That's who Xavier Woods was. And if they would have went with the whole Jamaican thing for Kofi Kingston and whatever Big E, you know, Mr. Power Guy, Mr. Beast, you know, stuff like that. I wish they would have gone with the individual things. But
also, please bring back the 5 count.
I am going to remain cautious, because I still wouldn't put it past WWE to just be overlooking the dumb shit that they're doing and move forward with what's going on. So,
are they that oblivious? I can't even consider otherwise now. Like, I know damn well they're trolling.
We had Primo and Epico versus Hunico and Camacho in Gang Wars. We have Primo and Epico now dressed up as matadors.
And it's funny, like, if this turns out to be, you know, them trolling with, like, they show these caricatures and these vignettes and stuff. Like, shit, do you really need to show, like, those vignettes? Like, just show some real life shit that's going on. Like, put R-Truth on the TV. Put Los Matadores up there, you know. You don't need to, you know, tell us you're trolling to know that some shit is, you know, it's a little off.
The one thing I think that this may do positively is completely, well, not completely, but at least partially get rid of the idea of it being a new nation. Because by them establishing their own thing with it's a new day and maybe, like, actually tying that into, like, what they're doing and, like, we're not going to put up with it, it's a new day, like, all this kind of stuff, like saying we're not, like, actually using that part and trashing the rest of it, maybe that would be an interesting way to separate them from that whole concept of it just being a new nation.
Yes.
I mean, see, they can call themselves a New Day all they want to. The sentiment is still there. If they're going to come out and do some of the stuff that Xavier Woods talked about in that promo, they're the nation. I don't give a fuck. And he's Louis Farrakhan.
No, I hope that exactly what Duke was talking about actually comes true, and I hope that it's presented in that way, and I hope that people receive it in that way also, because we don't even have to get into a situation where you have them out there talking about how we need respect and we need this and we need to find purpose. Like, shit, anytime you have 2 black guys standing next to each other, oh, new nation, like, people are calling it the new nation. So I'm hoping that
but this is 3.
Yeah, see, this is the exact same thing, because Evolution was actually just the 4 horsemen, because there was 4 people there and they were all trying to help each other. So obviously what we really just had was Ric Flair reforming the 4 horsemen in WWE.
Basically.
And then because the Shield and the Wyatt family both had one person who were going after singles types of things in a tag team, then they're probably pretty much the same faction too, because we don't need to talk about their completely different established identities at all.
No, Duke, it only works with minorities.